Hey, what's going on, you guys? What's up? My name's Barbarian, and today, in Minecraft, we're playing the Crafting Dead. I don't know if there's a guy around here or not, so I'm kind of gonna play it on the stealthy, on the down low. But we should talk about this server now. This is the server 1, as you can see, it's completely full. But there's also a server 2 now. If you guys want to check it out, you can see on screen. You click the official servers tab and you go and click all the servers. There'll be multiples. We're trying to add as many as we possibly can. It's really just a matter of how many we can add on the current machine. If we need to get another machine to hold them all, we will. But obviously it's easier just to have a certain amount. That looks like ammunition, which I could definitely use. And then that looks like a golf club, but I will take the water. The water is definitely on my side. I did figure out how to put things onto my gun, which is a good thing because I didn't have a silencer on my Scar, but now I do. Basically what you do is you just put it on the little crafting bench, and then let's see, do I have an ACOG scope? I do. Is that the one I want, or do I want a red dot? I think the red dot's the one that goes on the ACOG, so we'll throw that on there. Now, we have a red dot sight, which isn't as good as the ACOG scope, but it's pretty good. I like it. I don't know if I'm supposed to put this. Nope, ACOG does not fit on the Scar. Kind of stinks, but what are you gonna do? I'll go over here. What's that? Looks like ammunition to me. Looks like ammo to me. Take that empty soda can. M4A1. Oh wow, that's what I have here. Can I reload? Perfect. So now I've got ammo in both my guns, and I've got a crowbar, which is obviously just fantastic. Obviously, I really want that. Let's go over here and make our way out. Now, what's that? Looks like ammo. Kind of ammo. What is that? Lee Enfield. Gross. I will pass on that. Thank you very much. Where'd the axe go? Don't tell me I lost that axe. Ooh. What's that? That looks like a gun. Glock 18. Do I have one? I think I have a bunch of... I do. I have a ton of Glock 18 ammo. But I do not have a sight that works for it. I do have a suppressor. Unfortunately, it looks like you can't suppress a Glock 18. Kinda stinks. You can suppress a Glock 21, but not a Glock 18. Funny how that works. But we do have 4 clips for it, so in the end, I guess it's probably worth it. Now, I'm guessing the axe... I don't know where the axe went, to be honest. It seems like it just kind of disappeared. That's an empty water bottle. We don't need that. We do not need that at all. Let's see. Protein bar. Meh. Don't need that much. We have plenty of food. Let's go down here, see what we can do. This is reloading still. Okay, it's done. Looks like it's done anyway. Ooh, more ammunition. Glock 18 ammo. Well, thank you very much. I'll take that. Or maybe that was MP5 ammo. Can't be sure, but I'm sure it was something worthwhile. Get all this loot. Ooh, that looks like an ACOG scope or a red dot sight. One or the other. Let's see if it's the red dot sight. Can we put the red dot sight on the Glock 18? We can. Look at that. Now I got a Glock 18 with a red dot sight that we can aim down sight with. Perfect. That's going to be quite the gun. Quite the gun, I will say. We should probably reload that soon, too. But first, it's probably better off just to get out of here. Make our way to a safer, more, less hostile location, and maybe even raid the... Where are we gonna raid? Oh, Andrew's on. Hey, Andrew. Probably doesn't hear me talking because I'm in my room and he's in wherever he lives. Don't know why I said hi. Let's go to the hotel. I mean, not the hotel. The hospital, because that's where we need to go. We need to get some medical supplies. I don't have that much medical supply. I actually don't have much medical supplies at all. I did find some bandages while I was raiding, but nothing too good. I probably should get some more. Now, guessing this is empty. I'm guessing, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to, you know, I'm just gonna trust that it's empty. Hopefully it is. And if it's not, well, that's gonna be sad. What's over there? It looks like a big building of some sort, but I don't think it's the hospital. The hospital's actually, I think it's actually over there. That looks like it. So we're gonna go over there while it's nighttime and make sure that we get on over there. What's that? Is that a name? Did I just see a name? Hope not. Thought I saw a name. I'm really kind of anxious, making sure that we don't die, because we have a lot of stuff. And dying would kind of stink, I'm not gonna lie. It would not be in my best interest. Take that water bottle. Can I throw the empty soda can? Yes, I can. Perfect. All right, so we'll throw that away, and then we can throw that away again. A real soda can. Give me. Thank you. Throw that away. I don't want to die of drowning or starvation. Oh, a bandage. Could be useful if I ever get bitten. Although, oh, more camo clothing. I don't want to use the camo clothing because it's not as good as what I have, but it's pretty tempting to be able to run around and kind of sneak attack people. That would be cool. What's that? Nightstick? No, thank you. Don't need the nightstick. What's around here? This looks like where the hospital area should be, so I'm guessing there's medical supplies. Or there's not. What's that sign say? You will die. It's an awfully nice death. Okay. Fantastic. Awesome. Awesome sign location. Ooh, a golf club. An iron rusty pipe. Don't really need that. What was that? What did I just grab? I don't even know what that was. Some sort of ammo, I imagine. Maybe Glock 18 ammo. You never know. And here's the medical supplies. Blood bag. Perfect. And that looks like morphine. Yes, the one thing that we didn't have. So we'll toss that aside. And then, what do I not need? What do I need the least? What is the least useful to me right now? I guess the sound grenade is kind of pointless, although it'd be kind of fun to use, although the protein bar is definitely not useful. Let's throw the sound grenade out the window, shall we? Oh, jeez. Oh, God. That was very, very scary. Okay, we'll just pretend that we didn't hear that, and then we can drop down in here. Perfect. Any zombies come in? Hoping I probably should have thrown it out of the building as opposed to right where I need to walk by. But, that's my style. I do enjoy making things difficult on myself. Although I don't see any real issue with being able to get out of Atlanta. I'm hoping that perhaps I can just walk right out under the cover of night. Although, you know, that doesn't always work for me. In fact, usually I die. So, I'm going to try. Oh, a chainsaw. Kind of need a chainsaw. Did I take it? No? Alright. There's really nothing I can give up. So, I'm probably just going to stop raiding because I'm going to find all this cool stuff that I want. And I'm just going to be real sad I can't take it. Okay. I think I won't break my leg with this fall, hopefully. Hopefully I won't. Didn't break my leg. Awesome. Alright. So, now it's just a matter of getting out of the city, which I don't entirely remember which way I need to go for the city, but while I'm figuring that out, I guess it's a good time to talk about The Walking Dead, because The Walking Dead, as you guys remember, is on tonight. If you haven't seen the last week's episode, don't watch this video, because I'm going to be talking about it, and I'm going to be possibly giving away some spoilers, so I'm assuming that everyone watching by now has seen the video, or has seen the episode, and is very into it. So, let's talk about the girls. They died, and it was very much like Of Mice and Men, but that's not really what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what's going to happen with Tyrese and Carol, because let's face it, I thought Tyrese was going to bash Carol's face in. I was really hoping for that moment in the show. I thought Carol was going to die. I honestly thought she was already dead. I thought, you know, she's just a dead man walking. Unfortunately, Tyrese showed his humanity and decided not to kill her, but to forgive her, which is all fine and dandy, except for when you forgive the most hated character in the show. So I guess we have to wait a few more weeks for Carol to die. Maybe she'll die in the finale, but I feel like something is going to happen tonight. Something big. And I don't want to say, you know, that I know things, because I don't. I obviously don't know what's going to happen. I don't have any sort of insider info. But at the same time, is this the hospital? Did I just make a complete circle? I feel like I did. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll keep walking over this way. Maybe we'll find an exit. You know, I'm just making observations and guesses, just like you guys are. Is this an empty canteen? Yeah, it is. Alright. Give me that. What's this? Hammer. Hammer. That looks like ammunition. Some sort of ammunition. I'm not really sure. MP9 ammo. Do we have an MP9 now? I think we do. Glock 18. No, we don't. We never got an MP9. At some point, we'll get one. At some point. Oh, we should probably drink the water before we drown, or not drown, before we die. Don't want to run into that situation. That is definitely not the ideal situation for living, is drowning. We've got a decent amount of stuff, and we don't even have to worry too much about zombies, because, you know, frankly, we've got a decent amount of not zombies, humanity. So we don't really need to worry about that, per se. But we might want to check in here. Maybe there's some good stuff that we don't already have. A water bottle, that would be useful. Take a drink. And then toss that down there. Okay. Looks like there's not too much in here. I think I've already raided this house, so it's probably useless to come in here. But I would like to eat some rotten flesh because I need my strength, and I have a lot of it, so why not use it? Let's see if we can make it out of Atlanta without encountering one other human, because that would kind of stink if we had to fight someone right when we're getting out, right when we have enough stuff to leave, and we end up having to fight somebody, which would kind of be bad. I'm assuming that the pathway out of the city is, perhaps right here. I guess this is probably the pathway. That's a zombie in a tree. I'm going to shoot him out of the tree because he shouldn't be there. And hopefully he doesn't try and kill me. Oh, he did. Sorry, buddy. Oh, crap. Let's reload. We're not going to waste a bullet on you. We'll just shoot you in the face. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get away from here because I think that we need a nice little a nice road trip. And if you don't know where we're actually going to the second city on the map. And, you know, we'll try and stop on some places along the way. But the second city is very much like the first in the sense that... Actually, I think this is the same way I just went. I think this is the way I came in. So I think I need to go not this way. A different way, perhaps. You know what? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out on the map. And next episode, when we're ready to leave, we will be on our way. We'll be golden. We'll be gone. And it'll be awesome. So, I guess this is where I call it quits for today, guys. I'll hopefully figure out which way I'm going to go next episode. And, you know, if you want to leave a rating, those are always appreciated. But be sure to watch The Walking Dead tonight because don't forget that, you know, I always do a video talking about The Walking Dead. So I'm sure you guys would probably want to see that. Anyway, guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, my name's Barbarian. Peace out.